Today's episode of the Feral Podcast is brought to you today by Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, 787 Mercer Grove City Road, Mercer, PA. Dining hours are as follows: Monday and Tuesday closed, Wednesday and Thursday 12 to 9, Friday, Saturday 12 to 10, and Sunday 12 to 8. For reservations, please call 724 269 7687. That's Talbot's Tap Room and Terrace, 787 Mercer Grove City Road, Mercer, Pennsylvania. And now let's start the show.
Welcome to season 2, episode 8 of the Feral Podcast, The Good Fight. And we're here with Miss Monica Williams and Miss Yarborough up in here, and my man Rich Stacks. And I am the leader of the Ballhead Nation, the mayor, the landlord. Matter of fact, I told everybody I'm going to announce this week that we're united. The United Ballhead Nation. That's right. We taking this thing nationwide.
Oh, y'all
That's
unionize. Y'all
yes, sir.
organize it.
Come on, P.
Let's go.
Yes, sir. And to my left, I have the lovely.
Monica Williams, president of the NAACP.
I'm Deanna Yarborough Brown, Secretary and Life Member of the Mercer County NAACP.
And it's your man, the king of the big backs, your man DJ Rich Stacks. It is a true honor to have y'all here with us this evening. How was y'all weekend?
Oh man, I had a pretty good weekend, brother. Checked out. Matter of fact, let me rewind all the way back because last time that we were here with you guys
Yeah, we
was
was
right
great.
before Father's Day weekend, and I must say I had a very, very, very enjoyable, peaceful, lovely day with my brethren, my son and my daughter. Love you, Mont P. Love you, Montiana. They presented me their nice Father's Day gifts. I was so blessed and humbled and happy with what they gave to me. Just blessed to have good kids. And my daughter Bree called me. Fat shout out to Bree. Bree. Go ahead, Bree, out there spiking on them. I see you, girl. Ah,
6-0.
baby, a beast out there.
Sir.
And so yeah, I had a pretty good weekend with that. And then shoot, I had a couple good weekends, but all in all, I just been chilling on my weekends, getting a little bit of paper, collecting my change. That's it. Miss Monica, how was your weekend?
I had a good weekend, but I always have a good time. I make it a practice to enjoy myself. Um, I got a chance to clean my house.
Mm,
Really not good at that.
all right.
But I worked real hard this weekend, so I've done very well. So that made it real special.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm a happy camper.
You got it all bleached out.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
A little Febreze, maybe some pine sol up in there or something.
Yeah, I got a chance to get all dressed up and go to Reverend Johnson. Him and his
Okay.
wife had their anniversary.
Uh,
And it
um,
was,
Happy anniversary.
Cedar Avenue.
yes,
Yep.
Cedar Avenue.
My old Pastor Johnson. Fast shout out to the Johnsons. Yes.
Yes. And it was beautiful. The
Hmm.
atmosphere was just wonderful. It was just,
Oh, that's
food
lovely.
was good. The
Lovely.
preaching was good. Bishop Clark was there. Just excellent. So I have a clean house and I had a nice Audi, all dressed up.
That is
So
so lovely. You were just blessed in the city and blessed in the field. That's one of my favorite
Nice little
songs too. One of my favorite songs. We
Yeah.
broke that down on season 1. Yeah. Lovely. That's beautiful. Mr. Arbor, how about your weekend? How did you enjoy yourself? What did you
Had a
get
good
into?
weekend. My daughter came in for one day.
Hmm.
She just graduated from Harvard with her
Oh,
master's in policy, education, and
congratulations.
congratulations.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfect. Well, you ain't just gonna just slide past that. That's
No. Excellence. Excellence. Yes.
yeah.
so she came in for a day and then she flew out yesterday. So
Oh,
weekend, but she missed her plane, so we had to get her a later flight. So we got to spend a little bit more time
okay.
together, but it was good to see her, even
Lovely.
though for a short time.
if
Yeah.
I may say, her daughter is going to be our speaker at our
That is so
Oh,
lovely.
that's
at our
wonderful.
banquet in
Yes.
October.
Mm. We are
Yes.
literally
That's a
planting good
blessing.
seeds. That's a blessing. Yes, yes,
Yes.
yeah.
It's always
Smart.
the job of the generation now to make sure that the next generation is stronger.
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely. I had I had a blessed weekend. My youngest, my baby, and it's not a baby no more. She's 14 years old. She turned 14 on the 29th. So took her out. We went to eat and had a little birthday ice cream and cake.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to say, love you, Gav. Proud of you. Keep moving forward. Going on to the eighth grade this year. Smart, brilliant, and resilient.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, my goddaughters,
Yeah.
keep
Oh yeah.
going, girl. Go ahead, baby girl.
Oh.
That's right. Like Pop said, we can't call you baby no more. So go ahead, girl. Still on in. Shoot, my baby Bree will be 13 in December.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. Once again, fast shout out to Big Bree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. And then in other news, we might as well dive on into the good old hot topics.
Oh.
Man,
So a lot been going on in the NBA world, of course. Since we last was on, the Celtics done won a championship.
yeah.
But the main clamor and everything, and everybody was on the net going at LeBron and Bronny. But I don't think which is a bad situation. They're trying to say it's nepotism, but I don't think it's nepotism.
Man, I just feel like, and a couple of us ones that's in our right mind spoke on this and pretty much just, simplified it.
Yeah.
As in, it's a business. The NBA is a business, as in a job. So
Yep.
why wouldn't he be able to give his son a leg up as any other person does when they're in a prominent spot within a company or have their own business? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes.
That's called uh putting your family in a position to be of generational wealth. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
Yes.
That's called, just doing the right thing like he was supposed to do.
For
That
sure.
man is a student of the game. LeBron, that is, so much to a student of the game that he looked at, okay, what's going to be the best situation for me to bring my son onto a team? Okay, the buses, who is what? A family
Oriented
team and
business.
organization.
Yes.
Dr. Bus put his kids in position to run multiple organizations and teams and stuff. So that's what that man did. LeBron went there because he knew that's what that family was about, and that was the best situation possibly for him to make what he did happen. That's
Exactly.
what I feel about it. You know what I mean? He didn't do anything wrong. You know, people just looking at it wrong.
From the wrong angle. But
Yeah.
Well,
it's
you're
cool when they do it. It's wrong when we do it.
right.
Right.
You're either a LeBron James fan or you're not, right?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
the
Right.
bottom line.
Exactly.
You either like it or
Right.
you don't. So regardless of what this decision that was made by the Lakers organization, Bronny still has to prove himself. I'm not mad at it at all. In fact, I'm here for it because nobody else in this world is having the conversation that the James were having in their household.
Not at
Right.
all.
Nobody else.
Right.
Not at all.
Monica, what you think about it too?
About anything. I don't know anything.
Yeah. But I feel you, Mr. Arborough. Yeah, I feel
And,
you.
and I want to go back to the Celtics too, because I never
Yeah,
thought I would be a Celtics fan because I'm a Philadelphia 76ers fan
I'm
for
a Knicks
life.
fan over here.
You can't be a 76ers fan and a Boston fan.
In a Celtics fan.
And it
That's
goes back, goes back to Larry Bird and all that. Now, Lynn Bias was going to make me a Celtics fan.
Okay.
Don't
oh
say
yeah.
that. But let me say this.
You went back.
So happy for Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
So happy for
Yeah.
Drew
Yeah,
Holiday.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Because I
worked
Big,
felt
hard.
like the Bucks did him wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just happy he got that championship.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. He works hard. He works hard at that. And then like the WNBA players, they're soon to be doing this as well. I'm surprised it hasn't already happened. You know what I mean? In the WNBA, when one of these women have had a child and she was good at hoop, and that's soon to happen too.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is only the
That's a
beginning. You
definite
know what I
positive.
mean? This is only the beginning, and this isn't the first. I had just a couple of things I looked. Ms. Monica, you want to speak on that?
I just wanted to say, who's the basketball player who died in the plane? His daughter is
Kobe.
coming up, right?
Kobe.
Yeah, yeah,
He would have done the same thing, right?
Yes,
absolutely.
true
You know
indeed.
what?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because she was already being
Good
groomed.
point.
Yes.
Hmm.
Boom, boom, yes. So, see, yep, Miss Monica, I'm happy you brought that up. So
Yes.
it's going to happen, and Miss Monica brought it here. She's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is absolutely right. Yeah, yeah, that is a good fact right there,
Yeah.
and it was going to happen
Definitely a good point.
because he definitely was going to push her right on up into
Absolutely.
it. Absolutely,
Yeah.
along with her work ethic and what she was doing herself, he
Exactly.
was going to champion his too. Miss Monica, you're right.
Yes.
You are right about that.
So what do y'all at home think? Leave us a drop in the comments. Let us know what y'all think. Do you think it's nepotism for LeBron looking out for his son?
That's
It's only right. Like like Cameron said on their podcast. He said, I look Cameron said he looked at his dad different. Like he's bad. His dad didn't go that hard for it when he was younger. He taught him how to work hard, but he said he was kind of upset. But no, I don't think LeBron is at fault at all for moving that hard for his son.
nah, me neither. Yeah, yeah. Like my man Rich Stack said, y'all at home watching, hey, tune in, hit the comment section. Let us know what y'all think, how y'all feel about LeBron and Bronny, playing together, whatever, hit us up. Holla at us, get back at us. Power to the people. When you see me, you see
See
you.
you.
You know how I do it.
Amen.
Sir.
And here at the Furrow Podcast, we only want to educate, motivate, inspire, and entertain.
Sir.
We here for you.
So
Uh,
I'm about to bring up something that might trigger Mark. I apologize for pointing, but um, this past presidential debate, it looked like two toddlers arguing over the last applesauce. It was scary. I'm starting to get scared now. Um, yeah, it's not looking good because if a man can sit up there and lie 137 times in less than an hour, what is he going to do when he get in the White House?
or it's like them two old Muppets up in the balcony. We all know. There might be some young bucks watching, like, what you talking about? Yeah, Google it. They was like them two old Muppets up in the balcony just looking at each other
Yep.
and fussing and stuff. But yeah, bro, yeah. I mean, yeah, things are getting scary, but like I said, it's coming down to the lesser of the two evils.
I
Yeah.
I pray that our people, I'm just gonna say it,
Yeah, come on out.
motivate our young to take a look at that and say, if they can get, what can you do?
Yep.
Exactly.
What can you do with a little support? We're already bright and
Mhm.
energetic and concerned and caring. Man, all of our kids could be president.
Anything is possible.
Anything.
Anything.
We ought to have them rolling out
Yes.
every 4 years.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
True indeed.
Well, the debate concerned me. I'm just not. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I was sad. I was in disbelief. I
Mhm.
almost thought, well, maybe I really didn't see and
Mhm.
hear what I saw and heard.
Mhm.
I was concerned that these are our choices, and
Yeah.
it was just embarrassing. It was unfortunate. It was disturbing,
Yeah.
and it was disheartening.
Yes.
And I think it just kind of shows where our country has come to, and which kind of is why the NAACP is still relevant and
Yes,
important
true indeed.
today. If we didn't see from that how important it is for us to exercise our vote, but more importantly, to find the right candidates
Yes.
to vote
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
then I don't know what could be more eye opening than that. So I was concerned and still am concerned, and hopefully they don't do another debate.
Yeah. They need not to, because
I think
um,
it's enough.
I didn't watch it myself, but I seen on the Facebook timeline that the masses of the people thought it was quite entertaining. It was quite entertaining. I see. And speaking of entertainment, we can swing right on into black entertainment. The BET Awards last night. I like to shout out to the people at BET, the producers. Thank you for letting Meg Thee Stallion open up. Thing. She did her thing though.
That's your lead about the BET.
Meg said she did her thing. Excuse me, Miss Monica.
Not
Got to be me. That thing was thing a langin'. Got to be me. I'm sorry, Jay Morantino. That thing was thing a langin' though.
Nah,
That thing was all over it.
you couldn't go with the Will Smith redemption song you led right with Meg, right?
Hey. Come on now. But it was a decent award show. They definitely catered to the women because it was a woman
A woman
themed
dominated
show.
show, yeah.
You know what I mean? And there wasn't nothing wrong with that. But
Not at all.
I feel that they should have let more men, well, more R&B singers give Usher his flowers for his thing. It was guys out there, Tank, Mario. I know brothers
True.
that could have stepped up. Jamie Foxx, his brothers are still active that could have stepped up and but But there was, it was all good though. I did like Tiana Taylor's part.
Yeah.
Tiana
Tiana
Taylor
Taylor
had
had
that
a good
thing.
show.
Yeah, she
And
killed.
cash out to Killer Mike. Killer Mike got another award last night. This brother seems to get locked up at every award show he goes to. The cops always keep mistaking him for you for that description. You fit the description. No, he's Killer Mike. Like, I shouldn't be locking this man up because he's getting presented with a prestigious award.
Yeah.
But this is a good show overall.
Did y'all watch it?
Killer Mike is brilliant. He just
Yes,
needs to change his name.
yeah.
And I think that I missed the BET Awards last night. I
Yeah.
forgot they were on.
Well, you know that thing gonna run. Y'all know that thing gonna run.
It'll probably be on tonight.
That thing gonna run until the next one
No,
come on.
no. No, they're going to re-air it on the 4th of July. You'll see it 17 times on the 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
wow.
but and also musically they had the I don't know if you guys seen it, but the I was about to say the Tiny Dope concert. The Small Desk concert series with
Tiny Desk.
SWV.
Tiny
SWV,
The
Desk.
Tiny Desk.
Yes.
Tiny
I,
Desk
I still
concert.
tore
Yeah.
that, didn't I? No, because we had something and it was called the Tiny Dope concert.
Concert. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's what
Fat shout DJ
shout
KB.
out to DJ KB. But SWV did their thing.
Oh, yeah, man.
I seen like clips of it. It was real nice, man. Yeah, they did. When I seen it was Rain, they performed Weak. I wish I'd have got a chance to see them perform Use Your Heart. Oh,
I saw that one, and that one,
like
yeah,
that?
I listened to it like 12 times
Yeah.
in a row. Nick was looking at me like, what are you listening to? I was like, SWV. And then I let her listen so she understood.
Miss Monica, you
I was
you heard
square
that.
back then, and I'm square now.
Tina and them probably heard SWV. Oh, okay. For real.
I really am. I'm still listening and looking for the music that I listened to before.
You still pulling on 8 tracks? Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm really.
Pulling that 8 track out like
I just put it in the hallway the other day for real.
probably still got records and everything. You probably like, you know what? I'm about to play this.
I still have records, yeah.
Yeah.
And records.
Vinyl's worth a lot right now.
It is. It
Oh,
is.
yeah.
It is. Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Good music.
That music costs a lot of money.
Hmm.
True.
You having a good vinyl, you play it, it starts skipping, you put that penny on top.
Yep. Mhm. You already know. When things was real serious, you might have to work your way up to a quarter if you had the
Right.
techniques.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And then Juneteenth.
Yes.
Juneteenth was a good time.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it was.
Juneteenth, we had a good time down at Juneteenth. A good turnout. I seen a lot of people. A lot of good food was touched.
Yes.
Definitely.
I ate good both days.
I did too.
What you eat, Miss Mon? What you eat down there?
Oh, I ate the hot dogs. That little hot dog thing over there.
Oh, yeah, with the
Oh,
fries and
I
the
like
onion rings.
hot
She
dogs.
said the hot dog.
See, I did
Spicy?
spicy.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
Spicy.
Gosh,
But I
I
didn't
missed
know
that.
they had spicy hot dogs.
Mm.
What else did I eat? I ate a lot of stuff. The lemonade.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
you got to get that hose lemon.
Fresh lemonade.
Yeah, them things
I think I
big
drank
too.
about 4.
What? You was peeing all day. You was back and forth to that bathroom.
So I was.
God
And
damn.
what else did I eat? I ate something. I had the
An elephant ear
no.
from Mr. Moss. I
I
got me
never
one.
did that.
Oh, I got me one.
I missed that. I don't know why.
Dang.
But the lady that had all the what is it Jamaican food?
Sophie?
Oh yeah, I got it. I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
I bought from everybody and I ate it all. I just
Good.
can't say ooh.
That's what's up.
I ate all of it.
You
I did.
support a lot of people.
Yes, I did.
How
And I,
about yourself? What you eat, fam? Did you?
I went, but I didn't eat anything.
No.
Mm,
You were just hanging out,
just hanging out.
enjoying the music.
Just
You went both
listening.
days?
I only went Saturday.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
people do just go Saturday because it's like the majority of people. And then Friday is like pretty much like a half a day. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah, it's still a good day to go. And then they had that other one. I wish I could have made it to the Buell Park Juneteenth.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to make. I just spent all my day down there.
Yeah.
Normally she has it like on the offset day.
Right.
You know.
I think because of Father's Day, it was on Saturday. Usually
Yeah.
it would have
Mhm.
been on that Sunday.
Yeah.
When we were getting ready for the parade,
Hmm.
one of the commissioners, Mr. McGonigal,
Mm.
said to me, "Hey, Monica, what's happening?" He said, "There's two Juneteenths." I said, "What's wrong with that? There should have been one in West Middlesex,
Ah,
Greenville,
yeah.
one in every
Yeah.
city.
Say that.
It's a holiday. We
Yeah.
National holiday.
Mm-hmm.
4th of July gonna be all over.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Why shouldn't Juneteenth?"
Thank you.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's when they begin to segregate. They don't want to celebrate our stuff.
Right. But they dang sure want to participate in that paid
That
off
pay
thing
off,
that
yeah.
they have made it
That
now.
pay
You know
off,
what I mean?
Yeah.
Now.
yeah.
Enough if you buck. Monica. Young uncle.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
My Juneteenth was dope though because I had two co-hosts each day. One of them being Miss Monica. She was the MC for the event in classic form. Jay Moore, I see where you get it from. Man.
That's me.
I see where you get it from, man.
Finally, yeah.
Jay Moore was my hype man for years as a DJ, and he also worked security, so he always had my back. And I've had the pleasure to work with both of y'all, and y'all both are good MCs.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
That
Jay
was
Moore.
my first experience
Mhm.
doing that. And it was nice to get a little stipend, wasn't it?
Oh yeah,
That was really nice. I
definitely.
wasn't expecting it.
That was lovely. That was
Oh yeah,
lovely. That
I
was
wasn't
lovely.
expecting that. Blessed me because my month was running a little short.
They'll
You know
look
what I
out
mean?
for
And
you.
I didn't know it was going to run short.
Our city's a good city when they
Yes, it
need
is.
you. The Federal Recreation Committee.
Yeah.
I shout out to the Federal Recreation
Yes.
Yeah.
Committee. They
yes
have
sir.
good people on that board who gets the job done. They're
Yep,
consistent,
yep,
Yeah.
and fast shout out to Jay Moore, who won an award and was
yep,
recognized
yep.
for his service
Celebration.
within our community.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and
Fast shout out to Miss Tiffany Holden,
yeah,
who also won one.
that's why I was just gonna shout out.
Fast shout out to
That's my,
everyone
yeah,
else.
she was my MC for Saturday.
Excellent.
Yeah,
Excellent.
You
See,
guys help me out. Who else won one? I'm trying to get these shout outs properly.
Mel Miller.
Yes.
yes,
Shout out to Vernell
yep.
Miller, Nenny.
Who else was up there? They called a lot of people.
They did.
Bishop won.
Oh, yeah.
The
The
bishop won.
Bishop Darrell Ford.
Yes sir.
Bishop Darrell
Yeah.
Ford.
Yeah.
He got his in. Fast shout out to everyone.
Yeah.
And if we forgot,
And
put
posthumously,
on our heart.
Yeah.
Verna Scott.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, guys. She got a posthumous award for her service in the community.
She did. Yeah.
Verna Smith.
Vernon
Verna
Smith.
Smith.
Yeah.
My apologies. My apologies. My apologies.
That was my one of our
Verna, yeah.
what would you call it? We had become a posse
Mm-hmm.
at the
Okay.
city building.
Okay.
Going to the city council meetings and all.
Mm-hmm.
It was very unexpected. And
Yeah.
it's like a whole now. We need to get where we close them in. You
Yeah.
know, closing. There's so many people leaving. We got to close in.
And that was another Steel City vet. She was from
Yeah.
Steel
Yeah.
City. I'm from
Yeah.
Steel City.
And my
My family's
apologies again
from Steel City. So we
for the
lost
slip
another
up.
one, Steel City. Rest up.
Yes.
Rest up. You know. Rich Stacks. What do you got for me in the booth?
Well,
Any good quality music out there?
right about now,
I know what you're gonna
yes,
say.
indeed.
I already know.
The project that I'm on right now, I've been waiting for this forever. I'm a Dr. Dre fan, and when I heard he was going to team up 2 years ago with Marsha Ambrosia during the pandemic, the album finally got released this week. It's awesome from front to back. Marsha Ambrosia took a classic mix. The album is called Classic Casablanca. You got to get it. It's fire from front to back. She took elements of hip hop, jazz, classical music, and her and Dre weaved it all together to make
Yeah.
a perfect 11 song track album. I done listened to it like 12 times in the last 2 days. So
Wow.
I too have.
front to
Yes.
back.
Yes. It's phenomenal,
Yeah.
phenomenal project. Also, JT and Young Jeezy got a project out. Well, not a project, just a single. It's kind of hard. It's called Okay. Make sure y'all check that out. And I'm like Rich. I'm really stuck on that Marsha
Marsha
Ambrosia
Ambrosia.
uh, uh, soundtrack. That's what it is. The soundtrack. I ain't even call it. It's the whole soundtrack because it's kind of the vibe and how they set it up. It's kind of like a play, if you like dial in and tune
Oh,
in
yeah.
and locked in. But yeah, so I'm stuck on that as well. But
It's like a cinematic album.
it
You
is.
can listen to it and it's painting a picture. You can see it vividly.
And
Real
it
dope
is.
album.
Yeah, yeah.
And in other news, Kendrick Lamar popped out on him on Juneteenth.
Yeah, he did. He did, and had the whole West Side with him. That was
Yeah,
pretty dope,
that
man.
was that was that was dope to see him bring people that don't even get along together for one occasion to celebrate Juneteenth in power. But that was powerful to see them play that song 6 times in a row. And I can't
Yeah,
lie, I got excited every time he played it.
yeah,
It's like the summer anthem this year.
yeah,
They not like us.
yeah. Shit. They said he probably eligible to win the Grammy for that joint
Oh
too.
yeah,
I was like, that's dope. You know what I mean? And you know, he did a lot with that song. You know, because at one point didn't he like take the copyright off or something so people can make money off of it, like
yep,
remixing it. So yeah, fat shout out to Kendrick, man. He really, really doing this thing and really turned a beef into a a, a great opportunity for just not only himself but other people. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So yeah, yeah. At least he opened up his mind and just didn't make that about him like he could have. You know,
yeah. He
that's what's up, man.
he really is the culture, for real, bro.
Dig it, West Side.
Yeah, K. Dot.
And let me endorse my boy, since we talking about music. If you need a DJ for a bar mitzvah, a homecoming, a wedding,
Done bar mitzvah.
reception, all
Mazel
that,
tov.
any of that, hit up my man DJ Rich Stacks.
Yes.
Pop in his DM. If you need his number, hit me up or hit his DM up, and he got you. You know,
The business phone of Susan come is coming quickly. I almost did my Trump impersonation. I don't want to do this. Don't talk with your hands like this. No, the business cards are soon to come.
yeah, for somebody that don't like him, you stay want to talk like and act like him. Nah, I can't tell. Hey, jeez, gosh.
It's just scary, bro. I'm just saying. It's scary.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's cute.
Who that? Okay,
Yep, still
okay.
got.
Fam, what up? What up? I'm
Thank you
surprised my
for tuning in and
homeboy.
watching.
Yeah, I'm surprised my homeboy Bubba ain't shout us out yet. But we gonna shout you out first. Fat shout out to Bubba, Bubba Smith.
Yes, sir.
My man, we already know you watching. As always, we thank you and we appreciate your loyalties, your continued support. Thank you for tuning in each week and shouting us out. You know what I mean? Fat shout out. And I'm so excited for Pittsburgh Steelers football season coming up. Bubba, that's right. We're going to kick the Browns' tail, bump y'all, Richard, starting early on you. And,
No, I'm just gonna say I'm not saying nothing.
and Miss Monica, who you represent?
Uh,
Nobody? No,
I ran up and down that field with Jason all that time. I
Hey, Jay Morgan, word out.
I
God
go
damn.
and see the grandson.
Mhm.
One game, 2 games, whatever. But all that, I'm a little tired.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
really am.
okay.
I am.
Oh, shoot.
I have too many interests. I didn't realize.
God,
I didn't realize.
golly, Miss Monica, you just straight about business. Straight about business. Golly. Hey, and a little bit of cleaning. So that's business and a little bit of cleaning.
A little
Here and there. Here and there. You know, you got to be in the mood for it.
uh,
Damn, who your squad?
Steelers all the way.
About numbered.
Hurt.
About
Excited
numbered.
about Russell. Excited about Justin.
Yes, yes, yeah.
I've always said they needed a quarterback that looked like us.
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
got one.
Yes,
So we'll
yes.
see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Excited for the season.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Miss Monica, we just about to put you down with the Steelers. You are outnumbered again.
Help me.
You are outnumbered again. It's 3-1. It ain't no fun when the rapper got the gun.
Now, this year, I'm paying more attention to Ohio State than I am to Cleveland Browns.
Oh, yeah.
No, no, I'm a diehard Browns fan. I'm gonna be
Oh
watching the
my
game.
gosh, I was gonna say.
Interested in Colorado though. I've been excited.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
I'm
think
looking
that's
forward
all
to
of
the
it.
season.
I think that's all of our second to you.
Yeah, it's conference
If it's not your first,
season.
don't get me wrong. I'll come to the Steelers parties that
Mm.
you have,
Right.
or the Browns. I'll do that.
You don't want to go to them Browns parties.
We can't leave
It's sad. Okay.
Browns.
Steelers.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
no,
come to
yeah,
the parties.
Oh my gosh. See, Richard, see now. That's what you get. But you know what? I think that Colorado is really gonna make some noise this year because uh he had guys that was out. Travis Hunter was hurt part of the year. He's
Yeah,
back healthy. And with the addition of some players in much needed positions, thank God for him for the transfer portal.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see what they're gonna do this year. For sure, for sure. Because people, they got the target on their back again, which they will always
They
have it
always
because
will.
they're
Yeah.
them. So yeah, it will be interesting to see what Colorado can do this year in their division and where they can go.
that's another melanated man that goes hard for his sons.
Well,
Like
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
and that really is the problem.
Yeah.
They don't like that.
No,
Now, if you're absent, they're gonna talk about you. As present as he is with his kids and Braun with his kids, they still gonna talk about you. So
we can't win for losing.
yeah, we
Damn if
can't.
you do, damn if you don't. You know what I mean? My gosh. My gosh. And now we come to one of the favorite parts of the show, our interview segment.
Yes.
And here today we have two of our pioneers for us because we just recently found out right now Miss Yarborough was actually part of our NAACP local chapter history and was born into this.
Yes.
You say what? Hey, you know how the saying go? I'm true to this. I ain't new to this. I got to be the epitome of it. Then you.
Oh yeah.
So
Yes.
we want to give it up for Miss Monica and Miss Yarborough from the NAACP, the president of the NAACP, and her secretary, Miss
Yes.
Yarborough, from the
Yes.
NAACP, the federal chapter. Let's give it up for our special guest slash
Oh,
host today.
that's nice. That's
Yes,
nice.
sir.
That's nice.
Thank y'all for coming and joining us today.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
Thank
for
you,
having
having
thank you,
us.
us.
thank you, thank you
We
so
have,
much.
I have been really wanting to get here.
Oh my gosh,
I mean, I'm nervous and all, but I really wanted to get in.
we cannot wait for you to come to bless the people with the insight that we're about to hop right on into.
Yes.
That the people need to know.
Yes. The NAACP's mission, our mission, the mission of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People is to ensure the political, educational, social, and economic equality of rights of all persons and to eliminate racial hatred and racial discrimination. We say those words, but they really mean something. When we look around and live, we need the help. Our vision, the vision of the National Association of the Advancement of Colored People, is to ensure the society in which all individuals have an equal right and there is no racial hatred or racial discrimination. We're fighting that all the time. There's no time wherever we're at that it's not about us in that area.
Amen.
So, the object of the NAACP is to organize and be a help and to support. If anyone's out there struggling, you need support all the time. It's not a easy it's not easy to go through what we go through and be strong all the time. Sometimes we get weak and we need help. So we are here. I know everybody says, yeah, the NAACP, what do they do? What do they do? Well, people make things happen. There are all positions open at the NAACP. I may be president, but any of you could be president. All you won't have to do is want to fight the fight. So I don't want to take up the whole show.
No,
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 but
no,
but
by
but
no means.
but
You have the floor.
and with saying that, being part of it, can you let people know how
Yes.
they can be a part of our local chapter? What do they need to do?
Yes.
Who they need to contact to
Yes.
be a member?
Yes.
Be feet to ground like how we need.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now we're reorganizing. We have a brand new bunch. I don't want to say bunch, a brand new group
Mm.
of young individuals who are striving to do what is right. And that blesses me because all I am is a servant to the organization. The members are the one who make the decisions what we do and what we don't do.
True indeed.
And so we have to we have to stand, like I said, together. We can't do this by ourselves. And every part of, like, I'm president, Deanna's secretary, treasurer. If we're not doing the work of the NAACP, then we're not doing anything. And part of doing the work is organizing. We at least have to be organized before we can organize anything else. We need strong Black men. There are so many young men that have something to offer. We need it. We can't do it by ourselves. So I'm just saying that we talk about all the bad, but if we all came together, everybody has a piece of good. That if we came together, we'd have a big piece of good.
Mm-hmm.
True indeed. True indeed.
We need each other. And
Yes,
this is the time.
it is.
Look at our city. They done tore down everything. We got a blank canvas to build and to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The gifts that you have, we need to come together. I know you're having those little pop-ups. Those are wonderful. We need to teach them how to get a grant. We need to teach them how to get loans so that you can build the
Yes,
business,
sir.
so that you can pass it to your
Yes, sir.
children. Since this is all we've ever done. We've always had to struggle. We've always had to start from the bottom. So we're where we're supposed to be at the bottom.
Mhm.
Let's build.
Gotta build.
Absolutely.
Let's build. The,
Absolutely.
not only the NAACP, our city cannot work without. There are different committees at the city building. People need to sit on those committees.
Yep.
You need to be a part of it. We need it. We need each other.
Yep. And what you saying that you're right about how things are just being tore down, but they are rebuilding. And like you said, we need to get people in position to rebuild. The
Yes.
work has
Yeah.
already begun.
Yes.
you know, Look around. Then at one point there was a lot of people complaining, oh, we just drive around the city, it look like a ghost town and all that. Those are the people that was just talking and not thinking about the intent. The intent is meant for good. I
Yeah.
don't see it as a ghost town. I see it as a fresh start. And like you said, it's
Fresh
time to
canvas.
rebuild. But we
Yes.
need to get people in position
Yes.
to rebuild our city the right way.
True.
Yes.
Because you don't want some outside entity being the one profiting from this.
And that's what's.
It should be all self-contained within the community.
Oh yes.
Absolutely. This is where we talk about those local elections, right?
Yeah.
We
Yes.
have Mercer County commissioners that need to be held accountable. We need
Yes.
local politicians
Yep.
Yes.
to be held accountable. We lost our community center um,
Yes.
to Head Start, and that's it's unfortunate, right? Because now we don't have that base. Everybody went to the community center back in the day. You had
Yep.
every dance, every event at the community center, and now we
Yep.
don't even have that luxury. The NAACP here locally has been in existence for 106 years.
Yes.
Mhm.
We are rebuilding, just like President Williams said. And it's important that we have people in order to rebuild. Who would not want to sustain an organization that's been here for 106 years, right? So
Exactly.
we should all be a part of the NAACP. It's a volunteer organization. We don't get paid to do this. It's a volunteer organization. So you do have to have the heart, the passion, the time commitment, but it's necessary. It would be nice if there were a day the NAACP wasn't necessary, but our country is starting to move backwards
Yes.
Yes.
in a sense. So it's important then, it's important now, and we just need to just stay focused and just sustain our unit right here in Mercer County.
Mr. Yarborough, not no wait. You said how long has our chapter here in Farrell
You heard it right.
been in existence?
You heard it
You
right.
106 years.
106 years.
come on, y'all.
Uh-uh.
Yep,
Come
since
on.
1918.
Come on.
The NAACP, we know, is the oldest civil rights organization in the United States.
Yes.
Yes.
It was founded in 1909.
Right.
And locally, 9 years later,
February
they
12th.
chartered one here. Hmm.
Yes.
Mm, mm, mm.
And can you see the difference in being raised? It makes a difference.
Yes.
We got to catch them while they're little.
Yes.
There are some things kids don't want to do. We as adults got to make them do
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yes.
It's going to be good for them.
For sure.
Because today, now there's all the scholarships. We have AXO. Children can take their
Mm.
talent. We support them. They can get scholarships to go to school. We have a golf team now. The Tamaram. Is that
Tim and Shannon.
Tam? I can mess up a
It's
good.
all right. It's all
Okay,
right.
okay.
It's all right.
But they volunteered to help our children.
Right.
Yes.
They volunteered to let them have to go out
That's
there
lovely.
free.
That's
Mhm.
dope.
Right.
And they're teaching them. And we've got volunteers. It
Yes.
doesn't take but a few.
Mm-mm.
It does.
The last time we met, I counted, there were 11 children and there were 12 adults.
Yes,
That was a blessing.
that's dope.
We had 12 adults with those kids.
Lovely.
So we can do it. We don't always, everybody doesn't have to do it at one
Mhm.
time.
Right.
Mhm.
You can switch off. We can rotate. Look at the way it will enhance ourselves. I've been enhanced being involved in that. I didn't go to a golf course.
Mhm.
Now here I'm sitting at the golf course. Man,
But that's what the NAACP is about. We are a civil rights organization, but we also want to expose our youth to
Right.
different things, right?
God,
So the national office gave us the green light to do something different, step outside the box, and that's how the golf program came about. And because of generous people in the community, we're able to do it free of charge. It doesn't cost us a thing. We know we have the only free golf course in the United States in our backyard. So why not take advantage of that to teach our kids something that they're not really supposed to be doing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When you think about it, everything's about opportunity.
Yeah.
And the opportunity came about. We got the right people in place.
yes,
And sometimes the people don't look like us. Let's just be, honest about that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but they want to help us, and they've been very present.
yes,
Our kids are progressing every week. We are in week 6 now. We've done this for 6 weeks, and people have been generous with their time.
yes,
We have volunteers that look like the kids,
yes,
so everything is good with girls and boys.
yes,
We have from age 5 to age 15. So it's been a beautiful thing.
yes.
Well, how will one get an application to join the NAACP, and who is the contact person? Could you let the people know?
Oh, just when you see me riding down the street, just throw up your hand. I have a card. Right. Oh, you get.
You see Miss Monica her car,
Yes.
but you can go to the website. You can go to naacp.org
Yes.
and just put in your zip code. It'll bring up
You guys have a Facebook page too.
the
Yes.
Facebook page. Is You can go out there. Even if kids want to still sign up for the golf program, they could do that as well. We have a generous sponsor who's paying for the youth memberships for the NAACP,
Yes.
so it
Mhm.
doesn't cost the youth anything to join. And youth goes from age 5 to 20. So
wow,
it's
wow.
just $10 a year. But like I said, we got someone really generous who is sponsoring those memberships. And the adult application is $30 per year, and if you want to do a
And,
life member, is 750.
yes.
Right.
And what I say is $30. We throw away $30.
Easy.
Going right down the street to Dollar General. Like,
Yeah.
$30.
Right.
We'll get you a membership for the year. We don't get paid. There's no money that comes down. When it does come down, it comes down as a grant to do something. It's
Mm-hmm.
not for us to get gas
Right.
and all that. So $30 to enhance someone's life and including your own.
yeah, because when you're in a position where you can assist, I think it's your obligation and duty to do so.
Oh, yes.
When you're blessed with talents, it's your obligation to teach those talents to the next generation, even if it isn't your own
Yes.
children.
Right.
You got to teach. And I'm going to try to formulate when I get some downtime because working 2 jobs and DJing all the
Yes.
time takes up a whole lot of time. I'm about to retire from one of these jobs in 4 years. I'm counting that.
Well,
But
what I say to you, my brother, with those 3 jobs, that DJing, you can always take a little one with you.
oh yeah, that's what
Mhm.
that's my those are my plans.
Just mentor.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Those who like that be my they'll go get whatever help you move, teach them while they're young. I went to I just found out that the parole and probation, is it
The parole board.
probation and
Mhm.
parole,
Mm-hmm.
have a meeting that is open to the public. I went to it, and one of the commissioners had a 16-year-old with him in the meeting. They're training theirs
See.
Mhm.
See.
to be a commissioner. That boy gonna know everything about being a commissioner. Each one of us have something to give,
Yeah.
and it don't take a whole lot of time.
Right. And that's the beauty of y'all's podcast. To be
Yes,
honest, you're tapping into your community
yes,
because you know the talent that is here in this community. You
yes,
know the people that are here in this community that have something to offer.
yes,
And that's what the NAACP wants to do. You know, that when she talked about the AXO program,
yes.
it's a program created for African American kids in grades 9 through 12.
Great.
And it's a volunteer program. You don't have to be a member of the NAACP
Mm,
to participate, but we want you to be a member, but you don't
mhm.
have to. It's a community based program. It stands for Afro Academic, Cultural, Technological, Scientific Olympics.
All
And it's an
right.
educational
So,
program, so there's opportunity there for scholarship, right? There's
mm,
32 different disciplines. So if you're interested in culinary arts, if you're interested in being an entrepreneur, if you're interested in, a STEM career, if you're interested in poetry, um, they have every genre of whatever you may be interested in the AXO program. And again, it was created for our kids.
that's
It was created for
great.
our
That
kids.
is, yeah, that is awesome.
And they
My
win
gosh.
the medals,
Oh man,
silver and bronze,
that's
and they
wonderful.
get to go to the national NAACP, all expense paid. That would be our responsibility to make sure that they
Right.
got there.
See,
Now is that event held in down Baltimore, Maryland?
Well,
Or they
that's where our
pick a different
headquarters
site?
is in Baltimore, Maryland. But every
Okay.
year there's a different conference that's held in a different city. This year it's in Vegas.
Yes,
Okay.
So last year it was in Boston.
yes.
hmm
And we had a young lady from Farrell who actually competed and won second place at the national level. Now, because our NAACP hasn't tapped into AXO yet,
hmm
we're working on it for this fall. She had to compete with Coriopolis.
can we shout her out on the show?
Yes.
Shout her out on the show. Who is it?
Her name is Sandra Clemens.
Go ahead,
Good
Sandra.
shout.
Mia
Oh, oh,
Clemens.
oh,
Her mother is Sandra Clemens.
okay, okay.
Or Miriam Sanders is her granddaughter.
Remember Mel Sanders?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah.
That's his niece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fast shout out
A
to
fast shout out.
big up yourself.
Excellence.
Much love.
And
Love to
just
hear it.
yes, and not taken away from me riding down the street passing out. We are in connection with CAI.
CAE.
CAE. I'm bad with acronyms.
It's all good.
Here I go.
Good.
No, somebody's listening.
Community arts
We got it
experience.
right.
Community arts experience.
Okay.
They are allowing us to meet there free of
Oh,
charge.
that's great.
And they're also willing to help the children do a whole lot of things. She has so many things I
The
didn't.
Pleasance.
Yes,
Yep, I know. Yep.
they
Fast
are.
out to the Pleasance. Much
Yes.
love
Yes,
to Pastor
yes, yes, yes.
Brian
Mr. Brian, yes, sir.
and
Pastor
Miss
BJ.
BJ.
Oh, yes.
Fast shout out to Yens. Keep doing what you're doing. Much love, and may God continue to bless each and everything that you touch.
True
Yes.
indeed.
We have to send the children that way.
Yeah.
We have to send them that way
Yes.
because they don't have a center.
Yeah, and
They
that's
don't have a
crazy.
center.
We had a center. We used to go rest the soul, go down there to and see
Yes.
Mr. Hyde. Mr. Hyde used to pull up with our foolishness,
Don't
Yeah.
get 30
be our
days. You're gonna get
overseer
30 days.
Yeah.
and watch us and take care of us. And we had the
Yeah.
doors open for us. Yeah, so you're right. Yeah.
Were invested in us. That's really
hmm
what
Yeah.
it was. And we had mothers and fathers everywhere, right? So
Yep.
we couldn't act up
No.
Nope.
because it was going to get back to your
It's
mother and
gonna beat you
father. But
home.
everybody had the okay to smack you, just smack you
Yep.
if they needed to,
Yep.
beat you down if they needed to.
Yep.
And it was all right, because
Yep.
we knew that they had our best interests at heart.
And clear up, I was a mother myself.
hmm
Went to Prince of Peace to get a food bag.
hmm
Mr. Ward was there.
Yeah, Mr.
My hair was blonde. You know what he said to me?
What did he say?
That out of your hair and don't come back here until you dye it back. And I didn't go back till my hair was black.
Because you knew what time it was.
Yes.
Heck, yeah. Yes,
The
ma'am.
greatest honor in the world is honoring the elderly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it is true.
When you honor forward, someday you're going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to want somebody to honor you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
give
Say that.
your props while you have a chance
that.
to the elderly.
Yes, ma'am.
You
Yes.
need them. They know what you need to know.
Yep, they've been there and done that. They'll tell
Been
you.
there, done that.
Oh, here's to tell you. All right. Just keep on living. You're
Yeah.
gonna see.
You're gonna see.
Just keep on
Yeah.
living.
You'll see soon enough.
Yeah.
You're gonna see.
I see, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cross that 50
We'll
threshold.
see you now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I say to them, when we're When we were young, our parents made us do things we did not want to do.
We didn't have a
But
choice.
today, you're
Yeah.
glad they made you
Mhm.
do
Yes.
Yes.
it.
In hindsight.
It
Yep.
makes you different from the other kid who didn't have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you
Mm-hmm.
different.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Then I have
So
a question for both you ladies. How does what how does your identity as a black woman shape your approach to leadership within the NAACP and advocating for racial justice and equality?
my goodness, that's a big
Well,
question.
it's important because the
Mhm.
black woman is the most overlooked person in the world, right? Um,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends on whose, rose-colored glasses you're looking through,
Yeah.
but we are the ones who are overlooked. When we go missing, we're overlooked. You don't hear about the stories about black women who
Yeah,
have
sadly
gone
so.
missing, right? Um, we're not respected. If we talk a certain way, we're angry. So we're labeled. We're judged by our behavior, and sometimes we're our own worst enemies. If I'm going to be honest about it, but I think it's important to representation matters,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's important for little girls to see women in position who are advocating for them, who are being their voice, who are speaking for them when they can't speak for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's important to have a seat at the table with people who
Definitely.
may not respect us, may not think we have something to offer. And that again goes back to representation. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes it's as if we're not even in the room. I know with our NAACP, it's changed, it's shifted
Mm-hmm.
because when you go to our meetings, you see more women there than you see men. Going back to what Monica was talking about. So we're the ones who are having the seat at the table now with our Mercer County NAACP. And that's not to take away from the men who do come, but we don't have one male officer. All our officers are female.
Reverend John.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Reverend Johnson's not an officer.
Oh no.
He's a committee chair,
Right.
but he's
Right.
not an officer.
Yeah.
And so we have seen that sometimes that doesn't give us the respect that we deserve
Mm-hmm.
because here they come. Here goes Monica and Deanna. But it's okay. It's okay. I think it's always important to show up, right? It's always important to speak your piece,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always important to be present. So.
Yeah. Because I going back to the statement you said, I believe if somebody has something tangible they could see, if they could see your daughter, Harvard,
Mhm.
if they could see that, and that individual did that, they look just like me.
Right.
Yes.
I can do that.
Yes.
Right.
I can do that. Um, I sense both of y'all are real spiritual. And what role does faith play in your positions in the community and with being involved with the NAACP?
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
That if it had not been for Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
where would we be?
True.
I mean, there isn't a thing that we have stemmed for that he has not done. And that is the biggest thing I think we want the kids to know is that it's not about me, it's not about you, but it's about him.
Right.
And we need to share that with them and show them the kind of love he has for them.
Yeah.
We have to show the love and
Absolutely.
the tolerance.
Right.
They live a whole different kind of life than we live.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to be tolerable
Mm-hmm.
because some of us have created that for
Mm-hmm.
them to live through.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
we've had to step out on faith,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you don't know if people are gonna come with you,
right.
um, or indulge in your, extraness or your ideas or the things that you want to do.
Yeah,
And sometimes people will be positioned to kind of be the one that's gonna, be an obstacle or a challenge
yes,
for you, right? So you have to learn to combat that. You have to learn to deal with a whole bunch of personalities. You do have to learn it's not about you. You have to learn that it's gonna be a challenge,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it, right?
oh,
So
yes,
we learn just by trying to do certain things that everybody's not always going to come with you, and sometimes it's personal. Sometimes people just don't like you,
Right.
right? And they don't want to be bothered with you or indulge or partake in what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to see the bigger picture,
Oh
and
yeah.
that's where you step out on faith.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I think for me, I know like this whole year, this one Bible verse, Jeremiah 29:11, has been just present in everything. For I know the plans I have for you, right? That's
Yes.
what God is telling us.
Yes.
So when we tried this golf program, we wanted to go one avenue and it just, the door kept shutting. So Monica's always big on relationships, big on prayer and telling people, asking God, just send us the right people. And
Mm-hmm.
that's exactly what he did. He
Yes.
sent us the right people. So now we're thriving. We're moving in the direction we want to move
Yes.
in. So faith to me and just our spiritual has played a big role in anything that we've been able to accomplish this year, especially with our focus being on young people
And that's where the NAACP began
Mm.
in
Yes.
the church.
in the church. And it wasn't just with people that look like us,
No.
right? The
Not at
founders, the
all.
original founders, were a mix of people. They were
Yes.
Yes, it
Jewish people,
was.
white people,
Yes.
black
Yes.
people.
Yep.
So there are people who were trying to make a wrong right.
Right.
Yes.
That's it.
Absolutely.
Learning from
Yes.
history,
Hmm.
Goodman,
Yes. Yes.
Schwerner,
Yes.
and Cheney,
Yes.
Yes.
Schwerner and Cheney,
Yes,
they all were from different areas of the country, but they all were members of the NAACP.
absolutely.
Yes.
Yep. Yep. And what do you see as the most pressing civil rights issue facing Black communities today? And what strategies do you believe are most effective in addressing these challenges?
For me, it's education
Mm.
in this area.
Right.
We have to become more aggressive in going to the schools
School board
and
meetings.
making sure
Yep.
that the curriculum is where it should be and why
Right.
isn't it and who's
Right.
teaching it and why they teaching it,
Right.
and we have a right to all that. Our children, their education is going to make the difference, and as long as we're down with not a good education, what can we do? The kids feel lost.
Right.
They are going other places and meeting other children and finding out they don't know what the other kids know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And as they grow and they get out there, they're seeing they don't get better. We have to heal them now while they're little. We got to heal them now. And when we get an opportunity, everything should be a teaching time.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything should be a teaching time when you're with a kid. There shouldn't be any time for just not doing anything. The games have to go.
Mm-hmm.
The games and the basketball's fine, volleyball, all that. But education to me is the biggest.
I would agree.
Yes.
Education, our voting rights.
Yes.
We talked a couple times about my daughter, but
Mm-hmm.
she, when we went to her graduation, they every speech started with these grounds, this school was built by slaves. So there was never
Damn.
an intent for her to be a student there.
Present.
So yeah, so
Mm.
and it matters, like my dad and my mom were both products of HBCUs, but that's because they didn't have a choice as to where they were going to attend school. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
unless you were brilliant, that's the only option you really had. And so we need to make sure our kids know about the Ivy League, but they also need to know about the HBCUs
Yes.
too.
Yes.
They're just as important. We need to sustain them. I mean, the affirmative action
Mm-hmm.
ruling earlier this year, if nothing else, they're telling us we don't want you.
Yeah.
We don't want you.
Pretty
So
much.
we need to support our HBCUs just as much as we support any other school. But we do need to encourage our kids to do something of higher education, whether it's a trade school,
Yes.
whether it's a community college, whether
Yeah.
it's a 4 year school. We just need to encourage them to find something that they're passionate about that they can make a living from.
Yeah, because I was always told when you do something that you love, it's not a job,
Not a job.
it's a
Mm.
career.
It's a career. Yes,
Yep.
and it's
And
a calling, right? It's a
Yes.
calling. Hmm.
and we've even fixed it in our given our scholarships
Mm-hmm.
that we used to only give them from going to college. We've changed it to now if you go to a trade school,
That's great.
we have to change with the times.
Right. 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 Because that's
So
other
please, I'm
avenues.
sorry,
No, go ahead.
but please remember that every dollar you give to the NAACP is going to them children.
Every
Absolutely.
dollar.
Every dollar.
Say it again, Miss Monica.
Every dollar.
Every
Yeah,
dollar.
every dollar.
Yes.
Make me angry.
In case you thought it was something, but it wasn't. Every dollar.
Every dollar.
Well, I can certify by the
That's
end of
right.
this week, I'm going to be a member.
All right.
I'm going to make my donation.
Bless God.
Yes, Mr. Hughes.
And some of us older ones had to change our approach because I've seen a couple times that we in a couple circles and stuff by the water cooler, the people say we need to change how we talk to the youth and just not
Yeah.
come at them like hey, we ain't trying to hear all that. Sometimes just be a ear
Yes.
to listen. You ain't got to listen to respond all the time, like some of us older ones do, and we ain't trying to hear none of that. Listen, you got to hear, it, and we gonna beat them down on our word.
Right.
Sometimes we're just sitting back, trying to understand where they coming from, and just being a listener. You know what I mean? To try to help them figure it out and give them guidance, if that's where your intent and heart is at, or you just want to talk at a kid instead of to a kid, because a kid is not gonna listen to you talking at them.
Nah, not at all.
Absolutely. That's the approach we take with our youth program. We want them to let us know too what they want to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, there's certain things we want them to learn about the NAACP, but we also
Mm-hmm.
want them to direct
Mm-hmm.
how things go as well. So you're 100% right on that point.
And
Go ahead, Miss Monica.
believe you me, I was a firm disciplinarian. Firm. And the Lord has allowed me to see that love does it. I haven't I haven't done that to them big old kids I got, but I'm practicing. You hear that, y'all? I'm practicing. But
Mm-hmm.
I know with the little ones, it's the love.
Hold
You
on.
gotta love them. Gotta love them.
And as always, when we have guests on the show, we like to give you your flowers and give you guys special gifts. So
Oh,
we have special gifts. Yeah, just pass them on
oh,
down. And then
thank
why
you.
don't you open up and check
Right.
the shirt side? Let you know which
Oh,
got some switch on.
yeah.
Some stuff.
Oh,
Back we can wear our t-shirt.
yeah.
You're now officially, we're going to be part of the NAACP. We're going to be part of the Phil Podcast community.
Oh,
We have a question that we usually ask towards the end of the show.
this is nice.
That's it.
All done by Juan P.
Yes.
Just make sure you guys got the right size.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
We have a question we usually ask our host slash guest at the end of the show, and it would be for the both of y'all. If you had a time machine and you can go back and tell your 16-year-old self something crucial about the future, what would it be?
I would say go to school. Uh, further your education. Learn to listen. I'd have a whole lot of stuff I'd tell him. I would, but that would be the big thing because when what I found out is when they're little, they don't know what they have.
Mhm.
So you have to tell them what they have, that they're great and that they can and that they will. And we have to speak those things
Yes.
in their little ears.
Hmm.
And I just wish I had a spoke that a little more into my children's ear. I really do.
Yeah, I would have told myself to be more serious. I think I just was going through life as if there was without a plan. I ended up going to two high schools, two colleges, before I like really started to figure it out.
Hmm.
But I mean, I probably wouldn't change it for anything, but I would have definitely told myself to focus and pay attention and just be more serious
Hmm.
about stuff. Everything is not always about a good time. I know I went to college and I think I was just looking to have a good time and
Guilty.
so
I answered the question wrong. I thought he said my son.
no, your 16-year-old self.
My 16-year-old self. I thought he said 16-year-old son.
Oh, my apologies.
Come on back and get it then if you want to.
That's a different podcast.
Sir, not tonight.
Oh,
Now, when I was 16, I wanted to commit suicide,
Hmm.
and nobody knew it.
Mm.
mm,
I thought my life was horrible. All I wanted to do was die. And I'm grateful to God that He didn't let me die. And that's the reason today I say speak life.
Hmm.
We don't know who's going through what
That's right.
at any given time.
Yes.
At any given time, I wanted to die. I seemed like I couldn't make good decisions.
Mhm,
You know, you have to have information to make good
Hmm.
decisions. When I was young, I didn't have a whole lot of information.
mhm.
My parents didn't tell me a whole lot of stuff. You just did what they told you to do. So, yeah,
That's how I was though. I found out from my mom how y'all's generation
right.
had it. And yeah, your whole generation, fat shout out to y'all. Y'all some
Yeah.
survivors.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's
They
why
had
we
to
are
figure
like
it
we
out.
are, your kids and us,
Yep.
because yeah,
Yep.
we come from good stock.
Yeah.
Great stock.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Blessed. A great story. Such a blessing. I'm so
Bless God.
happy for you to still be here.
Yeah.
Yes.
Still be a blessing to us all. And I love you.
And I still want to go to college. I still want to put on my pea coat and go to college. I think
Yes.
every kid should put on a pea coat and walk around the college place. Yeah, I think that's a big thing. I respect every woman, male, black who took the opportunity to go and they finished. I'm so proud of them. That makes me feel good. I may not have accomplished it, but I sure can share in yours. That's what I mean about hanging with Deanne and then her daughter. I feel good.
But Monica she gives me just as much, if not more, than she thinks I give her. I tell her this all the time. Like we just, like she's the yin to my yang, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yin
yeah.
to my tang.
She comes over the rapper. Bars.
Not about education. It's all about really how you treat people, right?
Yeah.
You have
Um,
all the education in the world, and not be a nice person or a person people want to be around. So she doesn't understand what she does for me. So
bless God.
For us all.
yeah.
Bless
Yeah.
God.
Monica is a blessing, has been a blessing, you know, way back in the Fatima days and didn't even know it, you know what I mean? So, yes, yes, to you both. Much
Thank you.
love, respect, peace,
And salute
empowerment,
to you.
encouragement, and may God continue to bless you guys on your road to greatness as you continue to pump insight and all the goodness and things that you are doing within the NAACP and that's helping our community.
Bless God.
Shout outs and much love to you. And thank you for
Yeah.
coming on to
Yeah.
the show
Thank you for
once again.
having
Thank
Same
y'all.
to
Thank
you.
y'all. It was an
Same
honor.
to you.
It's a true honor.
I've enjoyed it. I really have.
And also, see, I'm a one up even better. Instead of, well, also you can still catch her and she'll hit you, going down the street passing stuff out. But let me help out. Also, I'm pretty sure you can hit up both of these ladies on Facebook on their individual page and reach out inquiring about how to join the
Yes.
NAACP, and they will
Yes.
get you the information. And as I said, I found some information about you guys. As I found out just recently this week, there is a NAACP chapter, federal chapter. You guys are all on Facebook, so they
Yeah.
have a Facebook page.
Yes.
I'm gonna go back and share it to my page so people can see. But like I said, it's important that you guys tap in with these ladies to become part of the NAACP, to put feet to ground so we can stabilize and continue to pushing this thing forward. It's a
Yes.
6 years old. We can't stop
Yeah.
now.
We
Ain't
we
no
need them
stopping us now.
for real.
We on ain't no.
Because we need the NAACP
That's right.
more nowadays than ever, especially during this time of the year going into a general election. But
So truthfully.
we want to thank y'all for y'all due diligence and everything that y'all do in the community. It was really dope having y'all on the show. This is like a true honor because the legacy of the NAACP stands strong, and it's up for us to make sure we keep that legacy strong.
Yes.
That's right.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Yes.
You ladies
Thank
have
you
anything
so
to
much.
say in closing?
I was gonna say something, and you got to skate.
Yeah, see, we got that. Always do that on the show. Hey, we're gonna sing a song and cut up real good on the show.
We all off. I
Oh,
can't
I'm
remember.
sorry. See,
Just say thank you. We're fans of the Feral Podcast,
Yes.
and we know that if we have ever reached out to ask you all to do anything or post something, you've obliged, you've
Yes.
done it without hesitation. So just thank you. Keep doing what you're doing. It's good to see. young black men
Yes.
doing their thing
Yes.
and doing it well.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
thank
Yes.
you for the
Yes. Yes.
opportunity.
I remember what it is.
And the nepotism that's
Yeah.
going on here.
Yeah. So on P24,
P24
Yes. Yes. Um,
producer.
on that Facebook is a complaint form. If you have a complaint, fill it out and send it.
Yes.
That's been one of our biggest problems is getting the
Mhm,
information out
mhm,
and getting it back.
mhm.
We cannot do anything without complaint form.
That's right. They need the feedback. Y'all heard Miss
yeah,
Monica. Tap in.
Yes.
It's
let
a
them know.
resource. Yeah, let them
Yes.
know. There's definitely people out here that's willing to put in the work and have been putting in the work. So, yeah, be
And
part of it.
we haven't been perfect, but we're doing the best we can.
That's
And
right.
that's all we can do.
That's right. Don't
That's our
talk about it,
best.
be about it.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And that will conclude our episode 8 of the Pharaoh Podcast, season 2, with Miss Monica and Miss Yarborough up on here. We was fighting a good fight, spreading the word of
Yes.
the NAACP. And it's Mon P, the leader of the Baldhead Nation, the mayor, the landlord, UBN, United Baldheaded Nation.
You better copyright that right now.
Copyright and everything. Miss Monica, you want to shout yourself out on the way out?
No, I love you all. And if there's anything I can do, give me a call.
Of
Deanna
course.
Brown signing out. Thank you.
And it's your man DJ Rich Stacks. We out. We like to thank y'all for joining us. Please tune in for the next episode and hit the YouTube page. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
Oh yeah. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. I be forgetting about that all the time. Y'all subscribe, like, comment, hop in the comment section, leave a comment. We always get back and respond and give feedback and engage. Y'all know how we get down. Share the video
Yeah,
with a
sure.
friend.
With your friend.
Yeah, share a video with a friend.
Yes.
A couple of
Everybody needs to know how important the NAACP is.
Yes, sir.
And again, thank y'all for coming through. It's been definitely a gym having y'all on here spreading this knowledge.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
And that's it, my people from Fur. We love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. And we signing out. Peace.